Cold plunging. It's sweeping the nation and sweeping your bank account. Getting into a nice little bag of ice has become popular over recent years because people like the effects of feeling a euphoric sense of relief and rush, just like the polar bears used to. Science is sort of halfway in, halfway out on whether cold plunging is good to have or whether it just sort of makes you feel good because you're putting pain on your body. Every time I'm done with a cold plunge, I find myself dreaming of another. Another time that I can drift off into that icy abyss where all I can think about is how bad it hurts. But there's a huge problem. The nice cold plunge tubs run about $1,000 to $4,000. And if you don't have one of those, you buy one of the ones for $100, and you gotta keep refilling it with ice over and over and over again. Option A, buy a really expensive cold plunge tub. Option B, go get a bunch of ice that runs so expensive you gotta carry the big bags back to your car like a little weirdo. But what if I told you there was an option 3? Cold plunging in the milk room at Costco. The plan is simple. For only $65 a year, you can get a Costco membership that gives you exclusive access to the milk room. The milk room is a giant room in Costco where they put all the milk in it. It's basically one big fridge. I'll be dousing my sweater soaked in the parking lot and then using the Costco milk room as my cold plunge. Wet clothes rapidly drop in temperature when introduced to cold air. So if I can successfully stay in the Costco milk fridge with my wet hoodie until the hoodie's temperature drops below 59 degrees for 3 minutes, then I've successfully cold plunged in the Costco milk fridge. I don't know exactly how long it'll take for me to cool down to cold plunge temperature. This could take 25 minutes, this could take an hour. So I need to make sure that I'm avoiding Costco security on the milk room security camera so they aren't like, why is this sopping wet guy keep hanging out in the milk room? I'll be joined by my cameraman, Jonathan Hebert, who will be dressed like a bicycle guy with a GoPro strapped to his chest. Also joining us is my friend's nephew, Sean. We needed another camera angle and he needed some experience in the biz. I purchased this state-of-the-art turkey thermometer so that I can push this into the fabric of my sweater and have this clipped to my side to gauge how low the temperature drops and when. Once that temperature drops below 59 degrees, the timer starts. Hopefully by the end of this, I get a good buzz from my cold plunge. It's because water is a better conductor of temperature than air. You can put that, and you can put that in your autobiography and fucking smoke it. My clothes are going to rapidly drop in temperature like I'm out, in the Arctic, lost without a paddle.
We don't really know that.
Scientifically, we don't know that will happen, but I think I have a hunch that it'll happen based on hearsay and what I probably feel like is gonna happen. We roll up to the Costco parking lot and it is packed. It is slammed. It is more busy than I've ever seen a Costco be.
And that's gonna retain some water. That's got 2 layers in there.
I think there's multiple layers in there.
There's nothing getting through there.
I made sure to get my hoodie and my sweatpants as doused as possible. This couldn't look more wet.
This could not.
It could not possibly look more wet. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze out some.
You need to wring it out.
Way too wet. Again, this is something that if you were on an everyday routine, you didn't have time to cold plunge. You could just sort of pull one of these puppies. Pull one of these puppies out. It's so heavy. Then I spent a couple minutes trying to snake my little gams into those sopping wet fabrics, and that found to be very slimy, disgusting, and all around nasty. Oh, mission accomplished.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, Miles, we gotta cover up your mouth.
Oh, sorry. Let's get a temperature check.
Okay, call it right now. Yeah, let's get a check right now.
I gotta get as much.
Like a turkey baster, yeah, you wanna submerge it.
Submerge it in there. Check the temp. 82.
No way.
We gotta get in the freezer. Once I slid into my wetsuit, it was game time. By the way, I couldn't be more sopping. We made it past the first hurdle, which was getting into the building without someone saying, hey, you're sopping wet. Mission accomplished. Second hurdle down. I blended in perfectly. Even up close, the Costco employees had no idea that I was soaked. And then I see it. The Costco Milk Room. We found it. Every type of half and half milk, eggs, and soy that you could possibly wish for. A virtual dairy palace, as noted by the dairy sign above the room. I entered into the Costco Milk Room confidently, with pride on my side. Upon first checking my temperature, I noticed that I was actually lower than I thought I'd be. I'm already down to 68. We're gonna fucking pull this off. I can immediately see my breath because the Costco Milk Room is so cold compared to outside that your breath condenses into fog. Can you see my breath?
Yes. What do you think it is in the air here?
It's so fucking cold. Milkman.
Where?
Milkman over there with the eggs.
A Costco employee restocking milk was a mere 10 feet away from us. I didn't know if being soaked was against the policies of the membership, but I didn't want to take that chance. As I blended in, my skin was starting to burn.
It's starting to get cold. It's starting to get really cold. I'm down to 63. I'm almost there. I made sure to stick to the plan by perusing the half and half, the soy, and the 3-pack whipped creams. My temperature was not lowering as fast as I thought it would. I had reached a stalemate in which I was only at 63 degrees, but I had been there for at least 10 minutes. The last couple degrees might be difficult. I'm so fucking cold. I did start to get that euphoria sensibility that you get from a cold plunge. I started to be like more awake. I kind of had this adrenaline burst. It's so fucking cold, but like pressing against my skin, I can't really feel my fingertips. I felt more alert. I kind of felt like I was peeping around, looking for other people that were looking at me. No one was looking at me, which was weird because I was sopping wet in the milk section. Around this point, I started to doubt myself. If I couldn't even drop my wetsuit below 59 degrees, what was this even for? Why'd I even go to work today if I couldn't make myself colder than 59 degrees in the Costco Milk Room? Let's see. All right, 61. But I didn't stop there. I persevered.
Right here, there's the breeze. Can you feel that?
Oh, the peak plunge spot. I found the optimal spot where the fans were blowing the coldest air, and luckily, the temperature started to dip. The tighter it is on your skin, the colder it is. After a couple minutes of doubting myself, I checked the temperature again. I think I'm there. I'm so fucking 59. 59 motherfucking degrees. I was cold plunging in the Costco Milk Room, and no one could stop me. I even went lower. It's still dropping.
Really? How are you not like shaking?
I am. It's really cold. But can we trust this thing? It's for turkeys. All right,
He's done it.
guys. I just want to talk about what this means to me. This could change everything. I'm at 55 degrees right now. Yes. In my, look, it's sticking out of me like a turkey baster.
Look at the holes.
I've been stabbing myself. Look at this. Stabbing myself with the baster. All right, let's cook. Let's get out of here. Everyone who doubted me in my entire life had no idea that one day I would enter through those red pearly gates and I would find myself in the dairy section of a Costco, cold plunging to my heart's content, getting that burst of adrenaline for only $65 a year. And yeah, on the way out, I got some free Sampies.